Two people can work equally hard for 30 years and end up in completely different financial realities. One retires stressed, still dependent on every paycheck. The other quietly becomes financially secure. The difference usually is not intelligence, discipline, or one catastrophic mistake. It is that money follows rules most people never consciously learn. The first hidden rule is that income is not wealth. Income is money flowing in. Wealth is ownership. A doctor earning $200,000 a year can still live paycheck to paycheck if every dollar disappears into mortgages, car payments, subscriptions, and debt. Meanwhile, someone earning far less may slowly build ownership in index funds, a small business, retirement accounts, or property. High income can improve life, but ownership is what creates lasting financial security. The second rule is that time is limited. Most people earn money by selling hours, but time has a ceiling. You get sick, exhausted, replaced, or older. There are only so many shifts, clients, or overtime hours available. Wealth changes when income becomes disconnected from time through investments, businesses, royalties, or assets that continue producing value after the work is done. Ownership allows effort from the past to keep generating income in the future. Then there is inflation, the invisible force that makes many people feel stuck even when they are working harder. Groceries, rent, healthcare, and education slowly become more expensive every year. Money sitting still loses purchasing power. If wages rise slowly while costs rise faster, people experience a silent pay cut without realizing it. Over decades, inflation quietly transfers wealth away from savers and toward owners of productive assets. Debt amplifies this pressure. Compounding can build wealth, but it can also destroy it. A credit card balance charging 20% interest compounds against the borrower every month. One impulsive purchase can become years of payments. Consumer debt often finances things that immediately lose value, while investments can grow and produce income. The same mathematical force creates wealth for owners and traps consumers in cycles of repayment. Even raises often fail to solve the problem because of lifestyle inflation. People earn more, then immediately spend more. Better apartments, newer cars, more convenience, more subscriptions, more status spending. The financial gap that could have been invested disappears. Higher income alone rarely creates freedom if expenses expand at the same speed. Modern culture reinforces this constantly. Advertising, social media, and easy credit all encourage consumption. Companies profit when attention becomes spending. Lenders profit when balances remain unpaid. Status is displayed through purchases, not ownership. None of this is a conspiracy. It is simply how incentives work in a consumer economy. But knowledge alone is not enough. Human psychology shapes financial outcomes more than spreadsheets do. People are wired towards short-term relief. Stress increases emotional spending. Social comparison creates pressure to keep up. Present bias makes future rewards feel abstract compared to immediate comfort. Financial stress itself reduces long-term thinking, which makes escaping difficult. This is why compounding matters so much. Small, repeated actions become life trajectories. Investing modest amounts consistently for decades often matters more than chasing sudden breakthroughs. Skills compound, relationships compound, reputation compounds. Most financial success looks slow for years, then obvious in hindsight. Throughout history, the pattern repeats. Those who owned productive assets, land, businesses, shares, intellectual property, or technology captured most long-term wealth. Those relying only on labor remained more financially fragile because labor is tied to time. The final insight is simple. The greatest financial advantage is not earning more money. It is understanding how money grows, how inflation and debt shrink it, how behavior shapes decisions, and how ownership changes outcomes over long periods of time. Most people are not poor because they are lazy or unintelligent. They struggle because the default financial habits around them reward consumption over ownership. short-term comfort over compounding, and income over wealth. Once those hidden rules become visible, financial decisions start to look completely different.